Welcome back, everybody. So I just did an oil change on my 2007 Toyota Matrix, and right now I need to shut off the maintenance reminder light. So the first thing you'll want to do is go to your trip meter, put it to the miles on the car. Then you'll go ahead and shut the car off. Then from there, you'll go ahead and push down on the trip meter, or the trip meter reset. Then you'll go ahead and turn the car back on. And then watch the miles. And that is how you shut off the maintenance reminder light on any older, about 2000s, early 2010s or so Toyota. If you follow my channel, you know Toyota says you can change the oil every 5,000 miles on these cars. But because of the age of this car and the fact that it does have some miles on it, I prefer to do it every 3,000. It did go to about 5,000 this time just because life got in the way, but sometimes it happens. Even on my wife's Mazda. It's not old, but it does have over 110 on it, so I started doing it every 3,000 miles. Though with Mazda, you don't get the light on the dash until about 10,000 miles, so you figure 369, yeah, every now and then you're just going to be driving around with that light on. But at that point, go based off what you know, not what the computer in the car says. Or you can reset it at 6,000 miles too when you do the next oil change. I mean, that's another option you have. But this is about what a 5,000 mile oil change looks like. It really doesn't look bad, it really doesn't, but I just prefer to do it every 3,000 miles when we're talking about an older car. As far as Toyota's 10,000 miles or even GM 7500, no, don't even play around with it. This is how I'm going to go ahead and break it down. If you have an older vehicle, 90s or older, do your oil change every 3,000 miles. Hard rule, every 3,000 miles. Because once upon a time, that was rule of thumb, every 3,000 miles. And if that was rule of thumb then, it should be rule of thumb now with those vehicles. If you have something from the 2000s going into the 2010s, then you can let it go to 5,000 miles, but ideally you want to do it every 3,000 miles if it's naturally aspirated. If it's a turbocharged engine, then you need to stick to every 3,000 miles. Because the thing with turbocharged engines is that this is something they started doing in the 2010s, so this is why I'm lumping it in this group. The turbocharged engines, they're oftentimes putting these small engines into these bigger cars. They attach a turbo to them, so they actually have some power, but then you have this small engine carrying around this bigger car, and because of that, it's working a lot harder, it's under a lot more stress, and because of that, to make it last as long as you can, you want to get your oil changed more often. It is important, vital even, that you have clean oil running through those engines. Anything 2020 and onward, you can do your oil change every 5,000 miles if it's got less than 100,000 miles on it, if it's naturally aspirated. But if it's got over 100,000 or if it's turbocharged, then I would keep it to 3,000 miles just to be safe. Take care of them, they will take care of you. So you can do all the things you have to do. Also, I invite you to come check out Jesus Bible Study. I take passages from the Bible and make them relevant to today's world. Link to this week's video will be in the description. If you like today's video, be sure to like and subscribe. You guys have a blessed day.